Sports.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New York Jets. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Let's bang him, Darius. What's up, yo? This is Vic Ray. I come to whip that ass. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm joking. What's going on here? See what's going on here?
Final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are, as we are off and running on EA
We have
Sports.
Aiken, who's our rookie wide receiver.
And no chance to get away, as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard
Defense,
line.
so we have Johnson
The
on the
take
right
the
end,
field
we
with
have
Tua
McAnus
Tagovailoa, their quarterback
on the left
from
end,
Alabama,
and we
at the
have
helm.
Before the game,
two
when I
middle
said hello to him, I
linebackers.
tried to give him a little dap, but he wouldn't give me any, and I thought he
Whoa.
was snubbing me. Then I realized he's keeping all that flame to himself. How about the week he had last week, AFC?
Let's go. They got two wide receivers. Yeah.
Here's Achane to start the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
You know, work his way up the middle for a gain of about
Made him go
4
extra
on
yards.
2nd down.
But look at the game. Get your ass off me, man.
17 carries, 63 yards, and a touchdown.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt, they made some slight adjustments how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
2nd down and 6 now. Now Tua going to change the play. On 2nd down, a run by H.A. And they'll have a Dolphins first down as we get this up to about the 42.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa.
Oh, I still have to go. I had an interception, bro.
Just a yard or two shy of the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. So after several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play calling, right? Establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again.
Oh, my God. It was switching time.
Now you got them betwixt and between. They don't know which way you're going to come at them.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
I'm going after this team. Y'all hope they do a freaking
This defense for the Jets, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
Give me that, baby.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
So he's doing play action. I was getting him, bro.
It's a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Let's go. Got him. Let's go. Good. Sorry, bro. Oh, shit.
Now the Miami field goal unit. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. And this will split the
Bro, I fucking jumped so late.
And the opening drive for the Dolphins.
That was a disgrace to the man within the second.
Well, when they began that opening drive, they didn't have the best field position, but they were able to move the ball enough, Charles, to just get in his range to take the 3-0 advantage.
Absolutely, because considering where they began that series, I think they're pretty happy to be sitting at 3-zip right now.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Let's go.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal
call.
And I think if you're handing out hardware through 2 weeks of the season, he might be your MVP. Already 7 touchdown passes in just 2 games. As we do know, though, in real life, they don't hand you out anything this early. A lot of games left to get through between now and the playoffs.
Throwing on first down. Diaz. He finds his
nice move. Whoa. Make it like this. What's it good? There's a scale last game. People got injured. They were just going to come back.
Just a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy over just to go underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
The thing about this offense that's very...
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on first and 10.
Very hard to do is that.
43 extra yards to the 43. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. The Jets at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
First carry for the Iowa State man.
Good run, baby. Good run, baby. Let's go.
It's a 6-yard run. Leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker.
Oh,
Third down
look at
coming
home.
up.
A great GSY. All has excelled.
Here comes third in the length of the football.
Quarterback.
They'll run with Hall.
Coordinator.
And he's got the first down before being
Coordinator.
taken down at the 46.
And also, he's
They get
our
5 out of that one, and it
graphic
moves the
designer.
chains. Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for, setting the tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Very short balls. That very good patience with the ball. Oh, okay.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Buying time to his left. Give him
Play with the leg. Turn it back
shut
to give
down
time.
for third.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively
Got time to
on
go
either
to.
side. From the
Very
offensive point
able
of
to
view,
run.
it begins to
The
establish
pocket
it
pass
as a
is first,
possibility to
but-
keep it on certain plays. And defensively,
Play
they
broken.
avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Whoa.
Working the middle
That
of the
showed
field.
low.
He's
He's
got
gonna
it
carry-
incomplete.
he's gonna
And he is going to have a Jets first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on third and
around for
three.
2 years in the NFL. And they were in college and in high school. First time in the NFL that's happened. What's up, dude?
3-0 after one on EA Sports.
Yeah. He was like a chicken.
Second quarter now from
Don't
MetLife
bet.
Stadium.
Where's the ponderous one? Let me look at the stuff. Yo, we could use a controller after that tomorrow. Oh, so that's true. That's not say after tomorrow. I said after tomorrow.
Yeah, come back after tomorrow.
Nah, we played offense defense. It's a good game right now. Focus on the now and the later. Ray Diaz 2 for 11 yards. Oh shoot. Blocking, we have defense. Let's go to the side. Oh my anus and Quincy Williams, 6'6", McAnus at 265 pounds. What an athletic body. That is crazy, bro. This is a drive right now. Very good. Yo, he threw that shit crispy fast, bro. Wow, I got popped. Boom. Oh, almost got that for shit. Wow. I got that first down, bro. Yeah, baby. You see? Let's see. Wait, hold on. We had about 4 yards to go. Quick slant. Wow, cut that right there. As soon as I cut it. Wow. Took that. Wow. 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 Oh, I was. Got up. Watched my finger. Oh, Bowman. I like Bowman, bro. He's a cool dude. What up, dog? No, you play for 2K5?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to shoot. Yeah. No, but he was a 90. He was a
Whoever
96.
our guy is fucking 80, 85 max.
He was a 96, but he went up. Stupid. I know it's still 99.
I didn't
Yo,
know
Ray, come on. We
96.
got a 99. Come on, bro. That's disrespectful, Ray. We're not supposed to have 99. Supposed to have 94s, 91, Junior Mafia styles. Yeah. Yo, that replay, yo, you threw that shit to me in first down, bro. That was like hot like a cherry bomb.
The
Now back
football
to you.
here. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
The NBA on NBC, which will soon be featuring his airness himself, Michael Jordan.
For real?
Yes. He will be joining the broadcast today.
What? That is crazy.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Excuse me.
This is my song.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
Oh!
Ooh, way to foul that. Oh.
It's a
Oh my
7-yard carry to
God.
set them up with a 2nd and 3.
When you get good yardage like that,
Oh,
I managed to
that's
get through the hole, but the only difference was the answer was
entire
Tyree.
offense, but I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Hall again on 2nd down. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. They'll go again with Hall.
Pushes it off the ball. Ball again up the middle.
Just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
This offensive line by the team of Brady is the scouting style. Offensive line all be back together, except for Tippy, who
Hall want to give up the middle. He takes his down about
good tackle by the
gain of 3.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
I like about this team.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Back to throw. Diaz dancing to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Trying to figure out Ray always has something in his back pocket.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Here we go, Shaq.
See some good life. Babies. Try to get the team.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. On the move to his left. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down, as you said, in the
Wait, well, hold on a second. Wait, when he catches the ball, he didn't land yet. He's going to land right now. Wait. Now he's going to land. That's 1st foot. 2nd.
Definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra.
Who the hell was that fast guy?
But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, something like that neighborhood. There is something to a game plan when trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
to his throw, caught by his receiver Hill.
All right, you got me on that one. I played deep. Played deep. Pushed. I pressed and played deep.
Run there, good for 16 and a first.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Tua. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
And then just
Let's go.
Let's
go.
Quincy Williams worked his way back for that sack. They dialed up a 3rd and 1 blitz defensively. It worked.
Yeah, and a lot of people would think, hey, they thought pass and they guessed right. In a lot of cases, you bring the blitz just to mess up the blocking on a running play. Instead, in this situation, the run wasn't there. They just followed everything right back to the quarterback.
48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Jets will take over. Back on the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. They trailed 3-0 after the INT last time led to a field goal, but now another fresh start here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Now Hall to start the drive. He's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Throwing is Diaz. Off the play fake. He's going to let this one go deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Yo, he's hard.
That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's Diaz. Off play action. Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, what is that?
Incomplete.
Okay, fine. Have it your way.
4th and 8, 8 yards.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, come on.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter? I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Tua sets up to pass it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, shit.
Those Dolphins get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Two and now, third and goal.
Yeah, field goal.
The Jets defense making things difficult there. Fourth down. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Even if you get the third down in the first place, get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Jets going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Diaz forced out to his left.
How's that not pass interference? You can't be touching the ball before you get the receiver.
I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Now it's 2nd and 10. To throw again, Diaz.
Come on, you're not that fast. Get the hell out of here.
That one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Now Diaz off the play fake.
No, I pressed.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. The open man, that's complete. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. As they'll stop with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This one finds Wilson downfield.
That goes too much.
In the red zone before he crosses over. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out to his left. And that is caught. But he
Bullshit.
What?
Down, says the
No, I pressed X for that. Let me see.
I want to put in. Oh shit! I was about to land and he pushed me.
Press X too.
Let me see. Wait, my foot. Wait, see. Take off. Press R3. No, keep going. My foot. Does my back foot touch? I go down. Keep going. Wait. Tap it. Oh, ooh, that's hard. Nah, I don't think so. Shit. All right.
Wait.
Wait.
You see something?
Go back to when my foot touched the ground.
Off the left foot first.
Back. Right there. Look, where's the ball? Oh, shit. try, bro.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage,
what's
he
your
continue
point?
to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
I've got an idea.
They'll look to throw again. Rolling to his right. And off-balance throw there, and it's good.
I wasn't too happy with that one.
Against that coverage.
Wow.
Didn't even. Wait. Oh shit! Turn this way, the other way. And go back a little bit. Go back. Oh, go forward. Yeah, go forward. Go forward right now. Oh shit!
Wow.
That diving bodies in there.
Now they're playing and come up with one more
Oh,
shot
yeah,
at the
you threw it in
marker
that
to try to
pocket.
keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. And it's intercepted.
Come on.
It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here at
Yeah, the safety came in.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
They're gonna nail it. You got second half, bro.
This once, and that'll do it for the first half of play.
You actually start the second half, bro.
So a couple of field goals, that's all we but no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3.
It's fun. Full throttle.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon
You're
Gaughan.
not a Dolphins fan, and you're not next week.
And he brings us out past the
Well,
22.
it's on the move, bro.
Yeah,
Chance going to take over on offense to begin
Let's go.
this 3rd quarter.
Hey, whatever
They do
mistakes I
trail,
made,
but
I'm
they
going
have
to
a
get
chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line,
Oh, man.
probably even the wide
Move
receivers.
back drafted by the
They're
New
moving
York
the
Jets.
ball well.
7 yards there and a first down.
Got him as a facility player.
Back to throw. Diaz.
Bowman
Throw
again.
left side complete. That's
He's
Bowman.
not afraid.
Short completion, just 4 yards.
17
And it'll be
passing.
second
I am
down.
like
I wouldn't be
legit
surprised
not
to see
very
the
good
next
move
step
right now.
in utilizing his position. To actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there. You might out of a smaller back. And he takes this one down.
What I wanted, but not what I wanted. We want to stop for the game of
7
you.
yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Hall. And this time they were ready for him.
Now you
So
want to
stop
skull
him
bash me.
at the line of scrimmage.
Got it. Okay.
Jerome Baker there on the tackle. Nice job there defensively to clamp down, because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On second down, a run with Hall. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Damn you.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Paul again. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Second down and a yard. Straight ahead is Hall.
Wow.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he stopped behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Off play action. Diaz.
No, that's not what I was
And this is going to be incomplete. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. They go play action here on first down. And he's going to take it in for the Jets touchdown. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are an extra point away from capturing the lead.
You got beef jerky? Eat this.
Extra point from McManus is good.
Wow,
and they
what a
take the lead
drive.
here at 7-6.
What a drive.
The Jets kick team
came
out
back.
now to boot this one
First drive of
away.
the game took up about 4 minutes.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Oh,
So here are the
one receiver?
Dolphins now. They get ready for their
I
first
didn't do
possession
that.
of the second half.
Yeah, wait.
And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
I got that.
Oh!
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain
Oh, you thought
remembers,
you were
when I
going
see
to come
five
up
wide
with
receivers
that.
on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know, the rhythm seems off. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded just inside the 30. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The Jets taking over again. Breece Hall making his way out with the offense. Since
What's the
emerging from the
proverbial word
locker
this
room and
time?
intermission, he's looked pretty sharp, hasn't he?
He's running in this third quarter like he got the orange slices at the half.
Oh, yeah.
You remember when
He
we
got
were
the
kids?
orange slices, not the carrot stick.
Oh, boy.
There was always that mom, wasn't there?
There's always that mom. Wasn't yours, wasn't mine. All right, they brought the carrot sticks. But this guy, orange slices, and been reading the Surface tablet, watching the defenses, and he's made some nice adjustments.
2nd and 7.
That's big for you, right?
Off the play fake. Diaz.
Nice read.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Diaz. Flushed out right. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Off-play action. Diaz. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
No, it can't look downfield. No, that's really wrong.
We're emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is
What
going to
are
be the
you
result
doing?
every
What are
time.
you doing?
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th.
Wait, how can you open the sleep with your guy? Oh, good.
Diaz now to throw on 3rd down. He's caught. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 15-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Diaz. This is caught. The Jets are going So 1st and goal, 6 points here will go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Again, he'll drop to throw. Jets. The Jets get an important
First and goal, forget running the football, forget establishing anything. Just put it in the end zone with the pass for a touchdown.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's the definition of catching the defense off guard there. They weren't expecting that.
And that totally goes against type, doesn't it? When you think first.
Well, you gotta see that play, bro. Bro, that's what. Yeah, that was.
I was going to throw to Wilson on the fake. But he had safety over there covering him too, so
Oh, the zig I cut in. That's my first route I ever ran in high school. In Syracuse, yeah. I freaking caught the ball and I got popped. I blacked out. Oh, that zig route is my favorite route. Oh, my gosh. Look at the precision. That number 8? Yeah, that was pretty impressive, actually. He jumped on that hard.
You're thinking running play.
Oh, defense. Oh, it's defense. My bad.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
They're going to need a 2-point conversion.
The Dolphins ready to take over on offense. Still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. 2 and now on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I'm doing it.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays. It's harder to move it.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Achane gets it from the gun.
Oh, I grabbed it by the
shot. First didn't get much, and the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller,
All right.
they looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation.
You have to beat me.
Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
The offense on third down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is third.
Oh, I got
lost.
lost.
That's complete.
I got lost in my order.
The Dolphins' first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
Go, bro.
The Jets are going to have
Don't tell me I don't have to do
as they take over right at the 50.
I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Oh, nice. Good pictures, man.
He finds Wilson, and he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. He ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
And you'll find some version of this play in just about every playbook in the NFL. It's an excellent cross. So play action, he let the X receiver get downfield and start working right to left across the formation. What a beautiful throw, and it all comes together for big yardage.
Diaz throwing on 1st down.
The pocket.
Did he get the feed down? Yes! Touchdown! A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Jets are closing
Bro,
in on
you
a
hear me keep speeding? He said, I eat those in my planet. Yeah, he's from a planet of like Superman. Gee, hun.
Wow, all 3 of them stuff. You got 3 men in one spot.
Bro, you
Two men,
floated.
I'm sorry.
Look at this. I mean, maybe he didn't have to drag his feet there, but, bro, you didn't know. Bro, his homegirl cheating. Oh, look at her. He's like, oh, damn, girl.
So stupid.
Mm-hmm. And look, he's showing his ass. Look at my ass. Look at my ass is bigger than yours. She's like, no, it ain't.
She's like, look,
Oh, I call you look at her ass. Look, he looked at her. She looked at his ass. Look, I saw her. She stood. Oh, you got a score.
We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, they're going to want to try and get a big
that was my
right
fault.
away and take control.
No, I was supposed to pick him up. I just didn't.
They had a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right.
Fuck out of here, bro. Morgan for the pick. Yeah, he back up. Let's go. Papo's like, yo, back up, son. Back up, son.
Try and get to the ball even faster.
2nd and 10. Here's Tua.
Oh, why did we get that?
And that is
Man, who hit that? Who's number 29? Some of the argument.
He stayed in position to prevent a
Bucker.
completion.
Oh, shoot.
Any risk of a flag.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And again, it's Tagovailoa.
We got hot. Oh, they putting it, bro. They have to. They go for it?
We've seen this quite a few times in this game.
I'm getting them. I'm putting that pressure on.
Able to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw
Pop him again. That
and
was
it's
cool, bro.
incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. So here are the Jets now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start with the option. And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. He'll decide to keep this once more.
Oh, you fucking hit up my hand.
It's out, it's loose. And this is
Get my hand out.
the Dolphins. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a
They'll take him down. The Jets get in there for the sack. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Underneath me.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. Well, this crowd doing their best to make a lot of racket. It's 3rd and 5. Tua. A pass caught into Renee. And he's going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing Tua.
Yeah, my anus.
My
anus is big.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Here's Tua. Under pressure. They got to him again. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Tua. The pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Steps away to his left.
Let's go.
His throw incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Come on, you mean to tell me he can reach that?
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Throwing is Diaz on 3rd down. That's pulled in by Wilson.
Mr. Wilson.
And the Jets tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
That's how we're supposed to act.
I'm going to make them kick it back. I'm going to make them so they can kick it, run it back. Pop him in the butt. Yeah, I got him.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Now his body's
Realizing
He said Haitian man. Bring the heat again.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I want to get some more sacks
They
from the
lead
English.
big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be crowned well upfield right
I want to get
around
the
the
ball back,
40-yard
right?
line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 1st down, Tagovailoa gets this
I
one to
popped the
Hill.
cranberry sauce out of him, bro.
After a gain of 7 to the 47. Now
I
the
popped him
Dolphins will
with his
use
cherry,
the
bro.
last of their timeouts. As
Why
they
is it-
stop with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Looking to pass. Tua. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Well, we're getting the ball back, bro.
Being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen.
Get him.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
How was that not an interception, bro? That was bullshit.
Well, somebody lit a
That
fire
was
under
black.
that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They
Good
come out,
game,
they have the
bro.
big
Yo, that second half you had
and
was-
that lifts them to the victory.
Yo,
Brandon,
you
trailing at halftime,
had-
we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what?
Even how Wilson redeemed himself after that drop. To do that audible like that, that was big, bro.
Oh, you skipped it.
No, I could have got right here. Come on, Spurn Cop. No, we're gonna see the stats right here. I don't know. I just pressed X. We got 3 touchdowns. Bro, you playing against elite defense. Oh my god, nice running. That was high at one point in the game. Wilson 5. Sheehan. I had 3. Well, Harrison had that one big catch, bro. Bowman had 2 consecutive catches. Pharrell had 1. Oh, Williams had 3? Oh, we had him, the veteran. Yeah.
This is what I want to see. Yo, we shut them out the whole second half. 219 to 126 to 32. Total 145 yards, including kick return. 191 total. We converted on 3rd down 5 times. We converted on 4th down twice. We were 50% in red zone, but we were in the red zone. Thanks for watching this special Madden broadcast 24.
Okay.
Final score?
This is stats. Oh, this is stats. No, advance the week of each.
That's 28. Dolphins 6.
That's up to oh, can you check in?
Yeah, sure. Wait, am I checking it out? What's your team? What's your team?
You have to get good pass jobs, though. They won't get the bonus. No.
That's one thing.
Yes. Wait, go.
Yeah.
We'll put NFC. Oh, there you go, right? How many guys you got? Oh, 800. And oh, we up there, top up there with Joe.
I don't have much time to
Yeah. You do got. You haven't seen
No interceptions yet. That's on 4.
It's all right.
So is Trevor Lawrence.
Yo, last season you got injured, right? You did?
That quarterback?
Yeah, top 5.
Wow. I've been sacked 9 times already for 3 games. Justin Fields been sacked more than I am. That's dangerous company to be in. At Patrick Mahomes, I don't want to be in that kind of company. Fuck that.
I ain't tripping, this is easy. Got them excited to meet me. I got diamonds, you got CZs. Wake up into it and repeat. I ain't hear nothing hate to say. Let them talk about it. I'll cruise about 100 deep. Gotta walk around and kill it and then I walk away.
Saquon. Wow, Reese is 3rd.
So he coming late this year playing against Mahomes. Came out of retirement. He's a bad.
He's got 11.
Came back and was Super Bowl
Not even top 10.
I ain't tripping, this is
Yeah, Wilson has the most yards in the NFL.
He got yards. Top 10 guy.
I got diamonds, you got CZs.
It is yards.
That's good, bro. Oh, yo,
Yeah, he did. Yeah, dislocated.
Yeah, that's why I was
Wow. You gotta tell me you got more than that.
I was fine. Look at Alex here. Oh, now you're 9. I got 250 yards, bro.
4 touchdowns.
I still
6. Well, he broke top 10.
get it.
You and Garrett
I got a
Wilson.
lot of yards.
You and Garrett Wilson right there.
Oh,
Only Nicole Hardman and Brandon Ayuk has one. Yo, that's fucked up. Where's Quentin Williams? Wait a fucking minute.
Check my team.
What the fuck? That's that bullshit.
Probably right there. She probably has 3 tackles. Yeah, it's not in there. Yeah.
Disrespect.
Yeah.
Disrespect.
So she go to our team. They don't have a team.
What?
Oh, they're tied.
Why didn't I on this then?
Let's go to interceptions now.
With Cody Adams. So lies. What you mean? Tony Adams had it. Tell me that's not bullshit. No. You would have seen his name. It's disrespectful. Yo. Okay. Okay. Check that out. I'm gonna look from 5 to 5. I'm going to look from 5. I look at it.
We've been hanging out more though. Playing more and stuff. Oh, that was fun. You can see the space between like this.
Yo, we were both actually talking about.
Oh,